What up, YouTube? I'm back. So it's been a while, but I needed to take a break because of everything that is happening in the world right now, like the virus and the fight for social justice, because when you're a minority in a country, living is just different, for us, it's different. So I'm totally supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm behind it and I'm gonna fight for it. So that's the only thing that I wanted to say about that. But anyway, the last two Tower of Gods episode were amazing. They were my two favorite episode of the season so far, by far. Because of the way that the test was made, and because of the characters that interrupted the test. That we saw in this week's episode. So let's get right to it, man. But before that, I just want to say that fuck Rachel, man. Fuck her. Fuck Rachel. I was beginning to warm up to her, but now she did that. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more at the end of the review, but F Rachel, man, I hate her. So one of the things that I thought was incredible in this week's episode was Laurie saving Hats, Rack, and everybody else, by just floating them, I guess with Shinsu, because that was incredible. I think that's the first time that we saw that happen in the series so far, and he doesn't seem to use a lot of his power, so that's how strong he is. I really want to know how strong he is at full power, but I don't think we'll get that until further in the series. But that was incredible in my opinion, but yeah, man. Anyway, we saw Endorsi and Anak fight an assassin that was sent from the King Jahad to kill Anak and to retrieve the 13-month series sword, so that was incredible. Obviously they were outmatched because they're not that strong of princesses of Jahad yet, and I didn't really think about that before. I didn't think that they could get that much stronger, but it seems like they can, because later in the episode we actually saw another princess of Jahad that we're going to talk about. But I really didn't think about them getting that much stronger than they are right now, and I was wrong. But it was great to see them fight, and it seems like their relationship is developing a lot, especially on Endorsi's side, because Endorsi doesn't hate Anak. It's Anak that hates basically Endorsi, but it's going to be amazing to see their relationship develop. It's going to be great in my opinion. We also saw this guy right there. It seems like he's part of Kun's family, and he went to see Kun to ask him if he wanted to see Princess Marya, I think. And we've seen her in some of Kun's memory. It seems like they had maybe a love affair or something like that. I'm not really sure, but we still don't know a lot about Kun. So hopefully this kind of things will come back in the next season, because I think there's only one episode left. So I hope that we get to know more about Kun and his family, because I think that's the first time that we've seen in the present someone that is from his family, because I'm guessing that because they have the same colored hair and the same colored eyes, so maybe it's something different, but it seems like they were part of the same family. But yeah, man, it was interesting to see, because there was multiple characters that interrupted the test, and that guy was one of them. Anyway, earlier in the review I talked about Endorsi and Anak becoming even stronger than they are right now, and the reason why I said that is because we encountered another princess of Jahad that we've seen, the first princess of Jahad that we've seen, in the first episode, and that's Yuri. Obviously she's been, I think, searching for Bam and her sword for a while now, but we were reintroduced to her in this week's episode. It was great to see her actually in action, because she's the first princess of Jahad that we've been introduced to in the series. But it was great to see her, and it was great to see how strong she really is, compared to Endorsi and Anak. She's miles ahead of them, because I think she's a princess of Jahad ranker, so that's pretty strong, so it was kind of great to see, the balance between being a ranker Princess of Jihad and not being a ranker Princess of Jihad like in Dorsey and Anna. So it was kind of jarring to see the difference of power between them, but it was cool to see too. Yuri wasn't even the one that defeated the assassin, you know. And by the way, the assassin looks weird as hell, but anyway, Yuri wasn't the one that to defeat the assassin. It was one of her henchmen, I'm guessing, and he defeated him pretty easily. You know, maybe it's because he was already a little bit weaker because of Yuri, but he was defeated easily. But that's not the biggest thing that happened, in my opinion, in the episode. The biggest thing that happened is that he sent that monster that basically beat Dorsey to Bam so that he could be killed, and he's saying that he had to be killed because he's an irregular or something like that, you know. So that was pretty interesting, and that monster, you know, fought against Bam, and I thought that was a pretty interesting fight. You know, I didn't think that it would end that quickly, but you know, Bam was getting the hell beat out of him. You know, it wasn't attacking Rachel for a reason. I don't know if it's because Rachel, I know, I think she's an irregular, but it doesn't seem that it was attacking Rachel, you know, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, man, we saw Bam in action. He actually defeated that monster. It was pretty awesome, you know. He got eaten by that monster once again, you know. If we remember well, in the first episode of, I think, well, yeah, it was the first episode, he was eaten by a monster and he defeated it by the inside, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, it happened once again, but then he used a different kind of power, you know. His Shinsu was kind of gold like color, you know, and he was pretty powerful, so that I thought was pretty nice. And you know, I just like that, I like that shot right there at the moment, you know, of him getting caught by Rachel. I thought that was pretty cool. But it's nice to see Bam becoming stronger and using a different kind of power that we don't know of yet, you know. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now let's talk about what happened at the end of the episode, because I know that all of y'all are mad about what happened, you know, because we saw Rachel push Bam out of the bubble before they were ate by, you know, the monster that they were supposed to be ate by, you know, so that they could pass the test. I don't know what's gonna happen because of that to Bam and the other guys, but it seems like for a reason Rachel didn't want Bam to be with her, you know, so that was kind of weird. I don't know if she passed this test, she goes automatically to, you know, the head of the tower. I don't know, but for a reason she pushed Bam once again, you know, she pushed Bam away from her once again. I don't know why she's doing all of that, but it's maddening, man. F her, fuck her. I don't really usually curse, but I really hate her character a lot, man. She only cares about herself. But yeah, man, it was maddening. I really, started to trust her, and that's what happened when I trusted her, you know. So man, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in the last episode next week, and I can't wait to see what happens, you know, in the rest of the series. But yeah, man, this was my first review in weeks. It was great to talk about this show, man, because it's really good. Let me know what you thought about the episode in the comments down below. Let me know what you think is gonna happen next. I do Tower of God's reviews, for the rest of the season. And then, you know, there's some animes that are coming back really soon, like One Piece is coming back later this month. I think Sword Art Online is coming back in July. Same thing for Black Clover. So, you know, my channel is gonna come back alive real soon, man. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It would help my channel a lot. And follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram. Anime Specialist out. Peace.